Have you tried everything to lose that belly, but it looks like nothing works? Maybe the problem is not what you are not doing, but what you are consuming without realizing it. Some everyday choices sabotage your metabolism and make your body accumulate visceral fat, the most dangerous, involving organs and can cause serious health problems. The worst. Many of these villains seem harmless, but hide true traps for their weight and well-being. Today, we will reveal 6 foods you should avoid whether you really want to eliminate the swollen belly and speed up weight loss. The third on the list will surprise you. Soft drinks and industrialized juices seem harmless, but they are fructose bombs disguised. High fructose corn syrup overloads the liver, rapidly turning into visceral fat. In addition, these sugary liquids shift insulin resistance, one of the main culprits for the accumulation of abdominal fat. And don't think the diet versions are better. Artificial sweeteners mess up metabolism and may even increase the desire for sugar, leaving you stuck in this vicious cycle. What's more, these drinks deceive your body. Unlike solid foods, the brain does not record liquid calories in the same way, making you consume more than it should. That is, that can of soda may seem harmless, but is secretly sabotaging your diet. Want a better replacement? Try water with gas and lemon or a sugar-free iced tea. Refreshing, tasty and without traps for your waist. Cuddly breads, irresistible pasta and crispy cookies. It looks like a dream, but for your body, it is a true metabolic nightmare. Refined carbohydrates are absorbed too fast, generating blood sugar peaks and stimulating the storage of visceral fat. It rises and descends. Uncontrolled glucose still causes constant hunger, making you eat more than you need and make any attempt at weight loss difficult. And it's no use thinking that exchanging for wholemeal bread solves. Many integrals sold out there are almost identical to refined, with very little fiber to balance the absorption of sugar. Want a better path? Bet on real whole grains such as quinoa and oats, which keep satiety longer and help control weight without boycotting their metabolism. If there is something your body definitely doesn't need, they are trans fats. Present in processed foods such as chips, snacks and margarines, these artificial fats inflame the body, mess up insulin and promote the accumulation of visceral fat. The worst. They still raise bad cholesterol LDL and reduce the good HDL, creating a perfect setting for heart problems and slow metabolism. And don't fall into the zero trans fat trap. Some packaging hides this toxic ingredient under names such as partially hydrogenated oils. The best defense. Stay away from ultra-processed foods and prefer natural sources of fat, such as olive oil, avocado and nuts. Your body will thank you and your belly too. If you think that glass of wine or the weekend beer are harmless, it is better to rethink. The liver treats alcohol as a priority, pausing fat burning and storing everything you eat as an extra reserve, that is, straight into the belly. In addition, alcohol deregulates appetite hormones, leaving you with that uncontrollable hunger for bullshit, especially carbohydrates and fried foods. And don't stop there. Frequent alcohol consumption increases insulin resistance, one of the main triggers for obesity and visceral fat accumulation. If you really want to wipe your waist, reduce it to the maximum and opt for alternatives such as alcohol-free drinks or fruits and herbs. Your metabolism and your health will feel the difference. Have you seen products with soy protein on the label and thought it was a healthy choice? Not always. Soy protein isolate, present in shakes, bars and even vegan foods, can deregulate hormones, mainly because it contains phytoestrogens, which mimic estrogen in the body. This imbalance can lead to abdominal fat accumulation and even impair thyroid functioning, making weight loss even more difficult. In addition, much of the soy used in these products is genetically modified and loaded with pesticides, which increase the inflammation in the body and overload the liver. Want quality protein? Prefer natural sources such as eggs, fish, chicken or even more balanced plant alternatives such as lentils and chickpeas. Your metabolism thanks you. Have you noticed how everything these days seems to have corn syrup or fructose in the composition? This cheap sweetener is in boxed juices, sauces, morning cereals and even bread. The problem? It overloads the liver, which transforms the excess into visceral fat, just as with alcohol. Results: swollen belly, insulin resistance and higher risk of metabolic diseases. And don't think that fructose comes from industrialized products. Excessive consumption of very sweet fruits, such as grapes and sleeves, can have a similar effect if there is no balance. The tip: prefer rich fruits such as strawberries and avocado, and always read the labels to escape sugary traps. So you protect your metabolism and avoid sabotage in the diet. Have you noticed how everything these days seems to have corn syrup or fructose in the composition? This cheap sweetener is in boxed juices, sauces, morning cereals and even bread. The problem? It overloads the liver, which transforms the excess into visceral fat, just as with alcohol. Results: swollen belly, insulin resistance and higher risk of metabolic diseases. And don't think that fructose comes from industrialized products. Excessive consumption of very sweet fruits, such as grapes and sleeves, can have a similar effect if there is no balance. The tip: prefer rich fruits such as strawberries and avocado, and always read the labels to escape sugary traps. So you protect your metabolism and avoid sabotage in the diet. Now that you know what the villains of abdominal fat are, how about reflecting on your habits and starting to make healthier choices? Each small change counts, and eliminating these foods from your routine can make a big difference to your body and health. Don't forget, the way for a healthier life is not a race, it's a marathon. How about taking the first step now and seeing the results at your waist? If you liked this content, subscribe to the channel and enable notifications to avoid losing more tips that can transform your health. Let's go together on this well-being journey.